N.y.a Show, episode 112. That's what we at. N.y.a Show, episode 112. Appreciate everybody who continues to check out the show. This week, as you know, we'll just talk about it when we get into it. First, let me say that my week went well. I think that my family had a great week as well. We can always put those W's because, of course, everybody else may not have gotten that same fate this week. I had a brother of mine, birthday this week. So, me being the old man that I am on the inside now, went out during the week, enjoyed myself. Then spent some more time with the family this weekend. I see my father yesterday. I see my father yesterday, and I just want to also plug for free Marlon Wayne's new special, "God Love Me." It was hidden. That was hidden. I saw that. That was to me that was a really good special. I think he did a good job, and also Chris Rock special was all over Twitter last night because he responded to about Will Smith, the slap, all of those things. And the crazy part that on the same day or a day apart, two specials by two of our greats came out. Marlon whole stand up was about the slap, and then here comes Chris Rock on the same day or a day after talking about the slap. So it's like a mixed promo in a way, but Marlon is for sure going to get overshadowed by Chris Rock. But just so y'all know, go check out God Love Me. Marlon Wayans is on HBO Max. Now, after that plug, let's go straight into the story of the week, coming straight from the UK. Man let honey trap killers in before being drugged and fatally stabbed over a fake Rolex. Saul Murray was stabbed to death after being drugged with DHP in Luton, Bedfordshire. All right, this story just came out a couple days ago. Two female honey trap killers who seduced and drugged a man after he posted images of his Rolexes on Instagram before calling over two men that ended up killing this man um, or have been jailed. So go okay. 33-year-old Saul Murray, he was the father of six, if I'm not mistaken, died from a botched robbery after meeting up with the two women in his flat. You can see on video, all this on video, y'all. Everything is on video. So you catch him. He meeting up. He meets up, get the girls. They come over. Who is the young lady? Supreet Drahim. Woo, got some names on them. 36 and Tamadio always see these stories just playing with me now. 21 targeted Luton resident after he posted images of himself with his Rolexes. So they seen his Rolexes and said, "Yo, you shining." Start hitting him in the DM, and he ended up going for it. The dad of six was visited at his home by the honey trappers, after being seduced by them online. Yep, I just said that. Here you go. You see them meeting up together, coming through. However, when they did get over there, they seduced them, drugged them, and it ended up knocking them out. So then 31-year-old Akeem Afia and 29-year-old Cleon Brown arrived at the flat to rob and take the life of Mr. Murray. His body was discovered. He had been stabbed on February 27th, but nothing could be done to save him, they say. Afia was caught on camera with a distinctive jacket that they somehow tracked down. They hit the designer. They said only 69 of the designer Montclair coat were sent to the UK, and they were able to trace down to the 13. What they say? I don't know their currency name, but the item, the amount of the item, they were able to track it all the way down to where it was delivered to Afia's partner. Here go the Rolexes. They killed a man, set up a man, took his life over something that wasn't even real, over fake Rolexes, over fake Rolexes. So y'all about to do life because y'all wanted to rob somebody with something that wasn't even real. So here you go. They were also seen leaving the property. Afia was holding a large knife. Vehicle telematics have also were used by the police to place the Mercedes gang, hire at the scene at the time of the crime, as well as Afia's home address. So they was able to use metrics to figure out who was where at what time in the car. Brown was on camera using a vacuum. Just stupid, like using a vacuum at a station. Just remember, man, when y'all do these crimes, we're in the living. They told us 10 years ago that the world, you are on a global map. There's a camera watching you every single where. I even feel like sometimes you at home is somebody watching you. So please know that going here, going there, going there after committing these crimes. You're on camera, so he was caught using the vacuum. The court heard that Mr. Moray's Rolexes were actually fakes and that they were nothing significant of value in property. The jury in the Luton Crown Court found Afia from Hackney in East London guilty of murder. Dillon and Brown, the ladies, both also from East London, were convicted of manslaughter as well as all from Gillingham. So here are the people who took the life of the man, father of six. To be honest, man, should have been at home somewhere with one of six. If you have six kids, I guarantee that at somebody would have been nice to see him. Would have been nice to see him tonight. Maybe he always have his kids, and it was his one night to get away and do his things, and this ended up being his fate. But if not, I feel like you should be far away from trying to meet up and link up with a female, especially they got her with the bonnet on. You ain't even in America, and and it done cross culture over there. You got the damn bonnet on your head too. I just hate that something like this happened. I don't watch stories on TV that are reenactment stuff like this. Will be stories that they do on those crime shows years from now. You know what I'm saying? Put it together. They only got years from now. It'll be in a month. They'll put these stuff on crime shows. And I remember seeing stuff like that as I'm growing up. And now as a grown man, here I am covering stories of this same type of scenarios. Afia was jailed for life and will serve a minimum of 25 years. He was also sentenced to 14 years for conspiracy to commit robbery and run concurrently. Brown got 11 years. Detectives from Bedfordshire, Cambridgeshire, and Hatford Mayor Crime Unit said that this is a clear planned attack facilitated by Dillon and All and carried out by Afia and Brown. So rest in peace to that brother who ended up losing his life messing around with these nutcase females, busted females who came over cheesing and grinning, thinking they was about to come up off nigga. Everybody gonna be in court. We ain't want nobody to die. And then you run back over the message. Why'd you call us over? Why'd you even tell them to come? Why'd you even invite anybody else to come over? Like, what are the point of doing all these things if you didn't want anything for this to end with some type of death, which it did. So RIP to this brother, man. Saul Murray. Rest in peace. Now, if I can get in on this story, y'all, mother in custody after allegedly she wounded her 5 children, taking the life of 3 after a CPS worker checked in on them in an unexpected visit in Texas. Here's the home. Here's the mother. One of our degenerates, we gotta say, Shamaya Hall, 25, allegedly stabbed her 5. I didn't even say that. Harmed her 5 children and ended up taking the life of 3 of them. 2 survived and airlifted to the hospital, and their condition is currently unknown. The horror unfolded after a CPS worker made a surprise visit to the children's home. So here you are. I just feel for the kids because there's so many people across America who got these degenerate parents, don't really care, ain't even the tools supposed to be tied, made the devil roll up on the niggas who brought even decided to lay down, saying with these type of, multiple times with somebody who probably has shown even from child number 1, child number 2, that maybe she wasn't the best fit person, because this doesn't seem like the actions of a fit person. This is not normal everyday action for mothers to do stuff like this to their children. So hear me out when I'm saying this, because it's not typical. It's not typical actions, but this is a group of people that we cannot sit here and act like don't exist in this country and across the world. So she did this after they popped up on her. Yo, what's going on with the babies? What y'all got going on? Just how, typical behavior would be. I don't know why this whole thing's white like that. How it would be. And she ended up taking it out on the kids after they left. Let's say the Ellis County said Child Protective Services arrived, frantically called 911 for help after making the tragic discovery during an unexpected visit. So they came and popped up and discovered this. Hall was subsequently arrested, the mother, after 11 p.m. Friday night. The 25-year-old is now facing 3 counts of capital murder and is now in custody in the Ellis County Jail. Now in custody. She reported to not live in Italy, Texas, which is about 40 miles south of Dallas. Following the horror, the CPS statement said in the statement, "We are shocked by this incomprehensible tragedy and are working with law enforcement to investigate how this happened and why." A relative who babysat the kids paid a heartfelt tribute to the youngsters at the scene, saying she remembered holding them when they were babies. Y'all. "I just want everyone to know they were beautiful angels," she said. "I love them. They gained their wings. This is something that hurts so bad. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family, and all the family that will be afflicted by this, who will be affected by this, and the children. We are in a tight-knit, small community, and and as much many students have been impacted by the accident. So children around the school at Stafford Elementary, they will be provided counsel at this time because of what they saw. I mean, because of what happened here to their classmates, three of which have lost their lives due to their mother. Uh, CPS popped up. What's going on? Let's check y'all out. What's going on? And this, and this person right here decided that instead of just duking it out, dealing with whatever it is. And this is to take out all the socioeconomic standards and different things that you could throw into the scenario. That's to take all that out because we already know that those things exist. This is just to put responsibility on this person here who decided that under whatever condition and thought was going on in her mind, she couldn't have been that mentally fit that this was the best decision for her to make. It's the N.y.a Show, episode 112. Let me know your thoughts on the story from the young man over there in the UK who lost his life dealing with me, the shorties trying to get it popping, and they ended up setting them up over something that had no value. It shows you how even our lives have no value, just so how fast people take your life. And then of course this mother who unsuspected kids who have no control, no extra help other than the CPS worker popping up discovers that three of the children have lost their life at the hands of the mother, and two are in the hospital trying to recover. They'll have to deal with this for the rest of their lives. Let me know y'all thoughts on the stories. It's the N.y.a Show 112. I appreciate y'all as always. Continue to support the show. Like, share, subscribe.